Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Murder1 here. Today we have an overview of a brand new map in Quake 4 called Bravado Remix, made from a Quakeworld map. Let's get into it. So here we start off, beautiful map. So far I really like the layout and texture of the map. This is the center of the map where the nail gun is located. If you look to your left there, you can see down the red armor room where the rocket launcher is. Right above as well, this is like sort of the quad hallway. To the left there is the red armor room. To the right you can see the mega health room straight down. So if you're ever at the quad, you know where to go for whatever it is that you're looking for. Traveling down the hall, we now get a nice view of our mega health sphere here. And the mega health room also has the yellow armor, which is right below where the camera is now. And that hallway you're looking to the right there leads down to the nail gun. And if you travel around to the far right, it'll take you back into this room, which is the red armor room. So a pretty compact map. So far when I've played it, it's a little bit frantic-esque, but it has a nice, flat layout as opposed to frantic, which is a little bit more vertical. So really nice map. I enjoyed playing on it, and so this is just giving you a quick work around here. And I loaded up an empty server and tried to jump around on it a bit. This is a similar jump to the map Placebo Effect, though it is much more difficult. Here I circle jump from the quad platform to try and just do a couple of different mega health jumps. You see me trying again here, circle jump, then we crouch slide, and we made it onto the top of the mega health platform. So this map does have a lot of trick jumps, but they're considerably more stringent and difficult than the normal multiplayer maps that we have in Quake 4. So maybe with a little bit of practice I'll get better at them, but as for now, just playing the map, I'm hitting them about maybe 1 in 4 tries or so. And one thing I did notice as well is that during the warm-up I was using the Hyper Blaster, and it is much easier to get around with the Hyper Blaster doing a Hyper Blaster jump. So that is one change that I definitely would make on this map, is to switch the nail gun for the Hyper Blaster. And there you saw I just did a circle jump from the bottom of the mega health ramp down here and made it to the top. Missed that one, but with a little bit more practice I can see that being executed well. So jumping into our first map here, we had a bit of a 1v1 with Max. This was in a free-for-all mode though, so it's not really a duel. But this was one of the first games that I had on the map, so decided to just play around and get a feel of how the map plays. But yeah, as I said before, a lot of the jumps on the map are very stringent, or you're gonna have to find some creative way to get around with them, whether that's with the rocket launcher or the nail gun. I definitely, absolutely would though change the nail gun to the Hyper Blaster, because then it's gonna make the map a lot more free-flowing and fluid, as you can use the Hyper Blaster. It's sort of like just on Frantic, where you can use the Hyper Blaster to get out of the red armor room, up on the platform, things like that. So that's definitely one change I would absolutely have to make. So I'm going to engage him here now in the mega health room, follow up there and get the kill. Decided to meet him again, and the mega health, as you can see, is up. Just gonna do a quick rocket jump to get that, then head back over to the red armor room. And as you can see, the map is super compact. You can get everywhere very quickly, sort of just like Frantic plays. And Frantic is probably my favorite duel map, so I really enjoy this one as well. Once I master the jumps, I'll be able to get some really exciting games on this map. Maybe in the future too, I'll load up a Quakeworld version of this map and see how it plays and try to do a little comparison. Gonna see if anybody has any videos uploaded that allow me to post on this channel. A little bit LG there, followed up with a rocket. And so yeah, this jump from this teleporter where you just crouch slide to the right is very similar to the jump that you have on Placebo Effect from the Hyper Blaster teleporter, but this one is considerably more difficult to do. The one on Placebo Effect, because of the way the stairs and the ramp is set up, you can literally just crouch slide all the way through and it'll automatically boost you over to the other side of the gap there. But in this map, you basically have to hit perfect jumps in 2 exact spots to make it up to the lightning gun area up top here. Gonna catch him off the spawn again. Nice follow-up kill. So yes, you gotta hit that jump perfectly there to make it up there. It's not a given like it is on Placebo Effect that you'll make it across most of the time. Just spamming a couple rockets up there. Gonna collect the red and then just make our way back to the mega room. He got boosted into the yellow armor there, and so you see it's you know, very in your face kind of map. I like it. It suits Quake 4's gameplay style very well. You know, Quake 4 is very similar to Quakeworld in terms of pace, gameplay pace. You know how fast the game goes. So this map works very well on Quake 4. Gonna meet him up again now in the mega/yellow room. Blockage there, so you kind of have to do a rocket jump underneath that ledge or do an angled rocket jump to make that. See, on this map you're definitely going to have to learn how to use all the weapons because of the close proximity of the map. You can be in somebody's face like immediately upon the spawn, so it's kind of just like Frantic. You gotta know how to run away off the spawn and defend yourself with the starting machine gun and any weapon that you spawn close to, whether it's the nail gun, whether it's the shotgun, nade launcher. If you're lucky, you'll get a rocket spawn, which makes defending a lot more easy, and you know, that sort of thing. Has the rocket out, so we're just going to wait for a nice moment to jump over. Make our way back to the red room now to cut him off to make sure we get it. Saw him jump up to the lightning gun there though, and we're able to get that kill. See him peek through the window there. We're just waiting on this yellow to spawn. We're gonna get that and then make our way back to the red just to sort of have a grip on the items. Nice trade there. Score is 16-3 now. We spawn back in, make sure to go and get our red armor. We saw that the mega health was still up as well. He took the underneath route right here to make it to the yellow armor. So because we're low health, we're just going to retreat and try to get our health back up. Going to collect the lightning gun here, spam down from the top there. Get a couple hits of splash damage. couple ticks of the LG, and we switch and finish it off with the rocket. Mega's up. We collect that, and yeah, because everything is so close, you know, we can make it so that you know, we're pretty stacked up if we play our control game well. We're pretty much gonna be stacked up the entire time. In 1v1, of course. So if you keep in mind, Frantic doesn't have a mega health on it, kind of sort of for this reason. It has basically 2 yellow armors, red armor, and then 50 armor in shards. So basically 3 yellow armors and a red armor is what Frantic has. So I'd be interested to see if could tweak the layout of this one, but then again, nobody has played this map on duel in Quake 4 extensively yet. All right, it just came out a couple weeks ago, maybe, or a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So these are things to consider. I've yet to play an actual duel on it as well, so we'd have to see how things work, you know, with the 15-second item respawn, that kind of thing. So but I think the map is laid out pretty great. If, like I said, the few tweaks I would make is definitely nail gun, take that out, put in the hyper blaster, and then try to tweak the ramps to see if you can make the map a bit more accessible as far as the jumps are concerned. So from the red armor to the lightning gun, and then jumps in this mega health room here, being able to access the mega health from different ramps and angles from underneath and then from in the room itself. So we win this one 20-4. We're going to go ahead and jump over into our second game now, which was an FFA game with a bit more people. And we'll see how it plays this time around. So we get our grenade launcher spawn, make our way to the mega room, pick that up. We engage Zoro now. Still just using the machine gun to get what damage we can. Heard somebody pick up the quad there. I'm gonna try and hit our jump here, but again, like I said, I'm hitting it in stride about 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chances. So it's very exact. You gotta hit your marks to make it happen. Get a nice rocket kill there though, and then we're gonna pick up the quad. See if we can salvage some kills before it runs out, which we do. Mega and yellow are up, so we collect those. And as you can see, we're stacked up 200, 140. Gonna engage Zoro there now. Low on LG armor, so we're going to pick some up. Thought about rocket jumping there, but it didn't come out, so we just went through the teleporter instead to clean up that kill. Rockets flying everywhere, and we fall victim to Zoro's rocket there. Gonna make our way over now to pick up the red. Spot some people in the distance, so we try to get some damage in with our machine gun. Picking up the LG now. Getting some nice hits in. Nice shot through the teleporter there by Quake to get us. Some nice movement there, and we are able to make it to the red armor before Max and get that kill. Nice nade there on Zoro. Gonna pick up some more LG ammo, make our way back around to the mega room. Get some decent LG there. Was hoping to get one of those kills, but didn't work out. And so we just make our way back. So yeah, when you go through this teleporter, you sort of have to hit your crouch slide almost immediately after you exit, or you won't gain any speed. And then you also have to use your turning I don't know what you would call it, but like your turning vector, because you know, like for example, if you walk in a straight line, you just hold W, your max UPS is going to be what, 320. But if you hold W and you turn your mouse left to right gradually, you will go past or go over that 320 limit. So by turning your mouse, you gain more speed. So when you come out of the teleporter, if you crouch and then do a turn to the right with the mouse while you're crouch sliding, that will boost you up and give you enough speed to make it across this gap here. So crouch, turn, and it gives you, see, turn gives you enough speed, and the timing for the second jump is very, you know, exact as well. So this is something I haven't really encountered on any of the other multiplayer maps yet, where the jumps are this stringent. Is it a problem per se? No, because you know, it adds sort of like a skill ceiling where you gotta open the map up and practice it, and you know, sort of, well, it's kind of the same on all the other maps, but like on the other maps, like for example Placebo Effect or Frantic, you do have some leeway in terms of how fast you can you know, execute jumps. There's a large spectrum, relatively large spectrum of speed that you can have to make the jump successful, whereas in this it's pretty tight. It's a pretty tight window of speed. On this jump here to the lightning gun, on the mega hell jump as well, when I was hopping around, as you saw at the beginning of the video, you gotta have some considerable speed for any of this to work and be successful. Scores 14-13 now. Gonna catch the quad guy by surprise there. Pick the quad up. Gonna re-up our LG. Missed our red armor jump there. Got one kill to salvage it. Scores tied up there. We have a close game on our hands. Max is going to get the yellow armor there. We tried to do a little angled rocket jump, but ended up missing it. It's like I said, man, I'm interested to see how my opinions change on a map as I play it more. This is one of the first, as I said, games I've played on the map. So, you know, once you tighten everything up and hone everything in, we'll see how the map plays when I can hit all the jumps and hit all the you know, the item control and things like that. So putting in some work with the machine gun though, but we didn't end up getting the frag. Gonna catch Max now off the spawn, and we're able to take him down. Collect the red, head to the middle. Looking to close this one out. We do. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So this was a quick little overview, guys, of the new map Bravado Remix. Big shout outs to everyone in this one. I want to thank you all for watching. We're well on our way again to 400 subs. And guys, please like the video. I want to aim for 20 likes this time. And yeah, hope you guys give me some comments down in the comment section on what you think. Until next time, peace.